All right, guys. I gave up on the intros, bro. I can't.
You can't do the intro.
I just
You can
can't,
make
dude.
it.
So to you, I have a question. So to you, what is like I don't know if you know like the let's do Holly again. I think that was a good turn. For
Okay.
you, what has ever been like a cursed image to you? Like even up to this day now that you probably seen like maybe 10 years ago. What is something that like was burned into your brain?
Okay, an image like something online or like
Yeah, yeah,
just an
yeah.
experience, just an
Online.
experience
Yeah, just online.
online.
Cause I have one, and I think it was shown to me, and I just like remembered it too, just because of I saw I think I saw a
I don't.
tweet.
You know what? You know what? I don't want to be in that place right now.
You know?
I don't want to be in that place right now.
What you want
Because
to, or you
like then
don't?
that's gonna that. No, because it's like let's say anything that doesn't leave an impression, it stays in your head, and I want to sleep, man.
You want to sleep? Well, I'll
I
tell you
want to
mine
sleep.
then.
Tell me.
Um, but yeah, mine's was shown maybe like I want to say I think I was in 11th grade. I was in typing class. Um,
I
and I
think
was
so.
yeah typing class.
I guess
So
I don't know if that was what it's called, but like
oh, I don't know what it
I
is,
know.
but I learned how to type there. And since we have like full reign of the internet, I had a couple of buddies who were very like they explored a lot. And I mean, at home, I didn't have internet neither, so I didn't really know much. But they ended up showing me something, the
Mhm.
the blue waffle.
Oh my god! You know what? As soon as you said that, I knew where you were going.
So
As
like
soon as you
that,
started the conversation with like at school, they showed me this direct experience, and I was just like, "That's funny."
so that is probably like one of the images that has like stuck to my head. Nice. But yeah, man, that once I saw that, that thing was like terrifying, dude. I was like, Papiga.
That's
Hippo
for shooting.
magician.
I'm over here blocking shit.
I
I'm
want to
sure
say,
I had a couple
yeah, I
online
had a
shit that I
couple
would say
too.
like, but let me come up with one. Maybe it won't be the worst. It'll be something like pretty close, you know. There's someone in here in the shop,
In Home Depot.
on
Coming
the
in.
store. Yeah. Woo!
Nice.
Is that skill gap, man? Like any season, you know it exists.
Are they inside?
I got him.
Nice.
Don't worry about it. Come get
HeyZues
these
getting all the kills, man.
come get these bottles, man. Come get these bottles. Hey, hold up, dude. It's still healing out.
I
I
turned it
guess
off.
he's still respawning, dude. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Hey!
What's up? Was that yours?
Yeah. You want some bread?
Get it, boy.
Chile.
Get it, boy.
Look, we have some speed.
Dude, I'm thinking of something that I saw in school. That's something that I saw in school. I'm gonna tell you.
I can name a
Okay.
couple.
Wait. I'm thinking of it. Okay, I'll go to elementary. Let's see.
Elementary?
I'll get. I'll go to elementary. Let's see.
Damn.
I'll go that back. I'll go that. An image.
Cursed
Just a
image.
picture. Just a picture. Okay, just a picture. Not an experience. Not
No.
trauma. Just a picture. Okay.
Or what do you think qualifies as a cursed image that you'll just
Oh,
like
I
remember
remember. I
in 10
remember.
years?
Oh, I know an experience, dude. I was watching TV with my parents. You know, like like in the back then before. I guess there was cable. There was all that shit, but like we just didn't afford it yet or use it yet.
Mm-hmm.
We just had regular old satellite TV, not satellite, freaking the little cable. I don't
Antenna
even know what
TV?
it's called. Antenna TV. There you go. And you know, they have all the Hispanic shows. They have Univision. They have
Telemundo.
Telemundo. There's something that was like on Channel 46. I don't remember what it was called. I want to say like Telefutura. Maybe it was something else. Whatever it
Yeah.
was. Point being, they also would share the news there, like late news, like 10:30 or 11, one of those two. And there was this picture of what they said was the chupacabra. You know.
Mm.
And it was like, you know, it was like a little image or whatever, and it scared me. One, I didn't sleep that night. I was still, no, that was like elementary school, but like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you.
young me, like 5 or 6. That just scarred me, dude. Like, it fucked me up.
Yeah, whenever I would
That shit scared me.
watch Ghost Hunters, I would get scared as a kid.
Then I used to hate. No, one day. Okay, I'll tell you another experience. But that's just. I guess I'm gonna say that was an image. But like, let's say for something that fucked me up was I remember I was home alone, right? And I felt ballsy, bro. Like my mom she was still going to like school for like for cosmetology, you know. For
Yeah.
that shit. My dad was working, so I was by myself for like maybe a couple hours. Like let's say my dad would leave, my mom would be back like in the next hour. And I thought I was like, you know what? On Telemundo, they're gonna play The Exorcist, like the OG one, the original
no.
one, right? I was by myself in the room, and I said, I could watch this. You know, I'm pretty ballsy. I could watch it, bro. Bro.
No, that one's the worst one.
Nah, I know,
As a kid.
I know. Fuck. Let me tell you. You know what fucked me up on? When that bitch comes going down the stairs.
Yep.
Like in like a crab position or whatever the fuck you would identify that as. That shit fucked me up, and I remember I was crying, dude. I called my mama from the landline, you know, because people used to have landlines, but like now everyone has a cell phone. Like who the fuck is a landline? I called my mama crying, bro. Like, Mom, hurry home. I was literally like, I was too scared to get the remote and turn it off or put the volume down, dude. Like, and then like the thing about those shows is like, it would show the next scene. Like, let's say it would show a preview of the next scene, like in the commercials or like, before like it went into commercial break. So I remember that it kept showing the part where she was like floating in the bed, and that scared the shit out of me.
Dude.
But yeah, dude, like I swear, like that like hour was like the longest hour of my life because I was just in the room like forcibly watching that movie, not necessarily watching it, but like hearing it, you know. It scared the shit out of me, dude. I was like, nope.
Yeah, that also.
I did that shit. I did it again though. I didn't.
Dude. Yeah, that also scares me. That also scared me too. That movie too. But then I remember one of the, like how you mentioned, like the Spanish shows, like 46 or whatever. One of those had like a morning show, and they sort of replicated that particular movie, but like as a parody. But instead of the Emily girl or whatever, the main chick that gets like possessed or whatever.
Yeah,
they replaced that with a fat lady, and like she was like obese, like people that can't walk, and
like that was her shape, or was it like an actor in a?
Yeah, it was an actor in a fat suit, but she was like on the bed possessed, and then like at one point she stood up, and then like a little devil came out, like an actual little person with a devil costume.
Okay.
And he came out with this sandwich.
Okay. Let me take you back to memory lane.
I don't know what show that was.
Some back then memories. So like, you know, like I said, there's all these Hispanic shows. I feel bad that this is very like Hispanic driven, but it's just like your experiences are reflected a lot by like your culture and your race, right?
Yeah.
Like your memories, like what you watch to get shown. Oh, those cartoons. Dude, just ignore them. Thought it was people. Okay, I was saying so there used to be a show. Do you know the actor like Eugenio Derbez?
Eugenio. I have to see a picture. I would have to see a picture.
He's the guy from Instructions Not Included. He's a guy from. He's a Hispanic dude.
How do you say his name again?
Comedian. Eugenio Derbez. He's the one from like the Familia Peluche. That's a better way to like.
Oh, the main guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, he used to have prior to that. He used to have a show called It was just like, think about like, you know how Dave Chappelle had his show. Oh, I guess you would know. So just say for example, he had a show where he played. Yeah. No, not Familia Peluche. Familia Peluche was like, you know, like you could say like a sitcom, right? Would that be the sense of it, like a sitcom?
I think so.
The show that he had before was called La Hora del Res.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like hour-long, like episode of like different scenes, you know, different shit. So let's say he'd have characters that he'd always play. He'd have like this like Jesus or hippie-looking character that would have like these glasses that would like have already eyeballs in them, like little goofy-looking eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the point being, he played a lot of different protagonists. There's a bunch of different like personalities. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this guy called El Onge Moco. It was literally just like a ugly ass witch dude that would like flick a booger as his introduction to the screen.
That, you know, that kind of sounds familiar. Was it like in a sort of game show type of setting?
No, the thing is that show had like a lot of different themes. Like it had like, let's say it would use the same characters, but it would have different themes. So it wouldn't always be the same thing. You know?
Are you checking?
Hold on. There's people south, like right here by these trees. Let's go.
Those are Papegas. What about people at home? Do you guys know that show?
Pretty sure some of them will, you know. Whoever was exposed to it as a kid. Leave a comment, you know.
Leave a comment, yeah. What scared you as a child?
There's dudes right here, look.
Ooh!
That was disrespectful. He was rezzing, bro.
Only Brianna. Right, dude.
Someone threw a grenade over here. There's a fuck out of him. He probably has like 102 health right now. I chipped off most of his shield.
So these builds are not us. They're actually.
These aren't people builds. These are already there. Yeah, I remember last time I was like, we were talking about that.
Ooh, broke his shield.
Okay, nice. I'm gonna get this loot real quick.
Yeah, take your time.
This right here.
Pretty sure he ran.
Good. Better have his thing die regardless.
What the frick?
Going in the circle.
Yeah.
Going in the circle.
Oh, I'm almost there. I'm in the circle, but he's gonna laser. Ah, what a dick. Oh!
I got him, bro. I got him. What's your card?
All right, Jesus, this is your time to shine to my viewers. Show them what you're made of.
I'll show you, bro, a little bit. I'll show you a little something.
But yeah, people at home, please comment with things that I guess scared you as a child. Go to Rito. Fuck.
Marked
it for you.
I'm on my way.
Making my way.
The fly on the TV. It's fucking like right there, right on the TV screen. A big old mole.
But I feel like kids nowadays, they don't have like the same, maybe the same imagination as we had.
No. No, they still do, but it's like, there's so many other ways to entertain yourself because, like, let's say, like, for our younger siblings, maybe our parents were like, well, at least for me, because, like, let's say my parents would be like, you know, immigrants, whatever, like, you know, they grew us up with Spanish or whatever.
Yeah.
So we didn't necessarily have the best, I didn't necessarily have, like, the best upbringing. I'm not going to complain about it because, you know, you're being grateful and shit for what they did for me. What they've done for me, they continue to do for me. But like, oh shit.
Oh, it's not aiming at you. It's not aiming at you. Okay. Okay. And this other guy, he's AFK. Ooh, almost cut his toes. You should cover your left side and your right. Look at this man, guys. He doesn't give any Fs. He can be at 1 HP and he'll push regardless. Look at that.
That bought me some time. That bought me some time though.
Take your big pot. Take your big pot, just in case. But I mean, like, they don't interpret things the same way as I would think so. Like as I was a
Because
kid.
I remember, dude. Let me tell you how my imagination was. I would buy like, let's say any toys you have, right? Let's say I would have a dinosaur, and dinosaurs are four legs, right? So you would think if you have a dinosaur, you're gonna treat it as a dinosaur. You kind of try to get what I'm getting with it. Like let's say if you have a toy. And it's like, let's say I have a fucking, like, for example, like I told you, a fucking dinosaur or a giraffe, whatever animal that's four-legged. I would make them stand, and they'd be something else, dude. Or like, you get me? Like, I wouldn't necessarily just leave the toy. I wouldn't necessarily leave the toy. I wouldn't necessarily let the toy be like what it is.
Yeah, I get you.
Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it.
Nice. Look at that. There's only two, so that guy and the one on top. How? You should have grabbed that rocket launcher that was under there, where you killed the other guy. Oh shit. So you have an advantage with that. Oh, shit. Yeah. So you have an advantage with the thingy. So as soon as they use it, they'll deploy their thing. Shoot your launch pad.
Let him come. I gotta go. Let him come. I'll kill him right now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's gonna use his jump. Okay.
Let him come. I want you here.
You might have to get down, dude. What the hell? Oh no! I think he was deploying, so you can like shoot him, dude.
Breaking me down, isn't he?
Most likely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 500 mats. So I think you're good. He might be healing.
Ooh! Get out of here, dude! Don't feel it, baby. My bad, I had to stay quiet for a bit. But...
Follow HeyZues on Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, you know.
OnlyFans. That's only for fans. Yeah.
All right.
Join now and get half